Good morning, everyone. Good morning. It's so wonderful to see everyone here this morning, especially since I might be more excited for this weekend event than any other event we've done in the city. And that's not meant to be a slight towards anyone or anything else. But this is the first time we, the city of Harrisburg, with the county, is putting on a Juneteenth celebration. Why does this matter? Because representation matters. Black representation matters. Juneteenth matters. It was 157 years ago, Sunday, when all black men, women, and children could say they're free. Many of us continue to fight the same racism and discrimination as our ancestors have fought for the last 400 years. The great Frederick Douglass once wrote, "I prayed for freedom for 20 years, but received no answer until I prayed with my legs." Thanks to people like Mr. Douglass, we are able to be here today to celebrate people like him this weekend. People like Harriet and Rosa and Martin. Juneteenth is not only a chance to say it loud, we are black and we're proud, but also show and educate everyone about black culture and heritage in the city of Harrisburg. The city of Harrisburg is majority African American. We are proud to be a predominantly black city, and I am proud to be a black mayor. We want everyone to share that pride and know the city of Harrisburg is no place for hate, no place for racism and bigotry. Juneteenth is a holiday about love and freedom. We can't wait to show everyone what this is all about on Saturday. Before I go, I want to give a special thank you to our Dauphin County Commissioners, Mike Priest, George Hartwig, and Chad Saylor. We never had this level of cooperation and collaboration between the county and city of Harrisburg before. This weekend event would not be possible without the county's support. I look forward to many, many future events with the three of you in the future. And also a thank you to UPMC for being a prime partner and sponsor with us on this event. As a leading health network in the region, your support of Juneteenth and black advocacy is important in many ways I cannot possibly convey. So again, I thank you to all the participants, and I now turn it over to Ms. Gina Robertson, who is my special assistant.
Thank you, Mayor. I'm just looking forward to everyone coming out here on Saturday. Thank you to Dauphin County. It's a pleasure working with you guys. It was an breeze to work with Dauphin County and UPMC Healthy Harrisburg. We're going to have our, where's my guy? Here he is, Linwood. He's going to be here presenting some of, now don't get upset with me, Linwood, but I call it the old-timey clothes. But he will have people dressed in periodical clothing walking throughout and performing. Food trucks, vendors, please, please come and enjoy yourself because representation does matter. Thank you.
And now I'll turn it over to the county commissioners.
Thank you, Mayor, and good day to each of you. It is no coincidence that, as the mayor said, the relationship between the county and the city is at an all-time high. And at this moment, I'd like to say a special thank you to Mayor Wanda Williams for her leadership in helping us to tear down the invisible wall that for some reason existed between the city and the county for so many years. And it is because of Mayor Williams taking the time to meet with the Dauphin County Commissioners, meeting with economic development, meeting with the different county partners, that we are here today joined together in a collaborative moment that has never existed before between Dauphin County and the city. And Dauphin County is known as the capital county. The capital is within the city of Harrisburg. As the city of Harrisburg goes, so goes Dauphin County, and we are so proud to be here today, together as one, working on behalf of all the residents of Dauphin County, no matter the color, the age, the geography. We're here working together, and our number one goal as Dauphin County Commissioners is to make sure the Dauphin County that we leave behind for you and your children is better than the one we live in today. And thanks to Mayor Wanda Williams and City Council and her team, we're well on our way to making that happen. Thank you very much.
Forgot my top hat, but I will press on anyway. If there is a day in American history worth celebrating, it's a day we ended the institution of slavery in this country. And so it is very appropriate that we celebrate this holiday. And so I commend the mayor and her team for putting together a great day of festivities to mark this occasion. As you've already heard, the county is pleased to be a partner and to sponsor in this great. It's too long in coming, and we are glad to be a partner here. And now I'd like to introduce Commissioner George Hartwig.
Thank you. I think if we don't take lessons from our past and understand our history, we are bound and determined to repeat it. And I believe, as Martin Luther King once said, injustice anywhere is a threat to justice everywhere. We know that in the discussions we've had post George Floyd. We know the ability to address systemic issues that have existed for far too long with barriers that have been challenges to moving forward. It was just this morning, the Board of Commissioners hosted a series of Shark Tank winners of African American businesses who've moved forward and begun the process of understanding how to identify resources and the ability to put their ideas in motion. Our job is to alleviate barriers, not create additional ones. And I think our being here today is a reflection of the ease of barriers, quite frankly, and the ability to understand that we should have representation at all levels from this community and all communities that are so diverse and representative of Dauphin County. And ultimately, our history is something that we need to know, not from textbooks, but we have reenactors that are going to be here. We have the ability to educate ourselves about health and wellness. We brought, Michael Eric Dyson was in last night, who gave a phenomenal talk from what I understand. I think we even have some entertainment from Bow Wow and Carrie Hilson coming as well. So not only is this going to be packed with historical references and the idea of bringing people together around a critically important issue and holiday, breaking down walls and barriers, but it's also about having a little fun and forming relationships and getting to know a little bit more about one another, because ultimately at the end of the day, I think that's going to allow us to progress and move forward as well. But the idea of coming together with the city is not something you're going to see just here. We're going to be making announcements of coming together for cultural festival. And look, investment in black and brown businesses is investment in this region, and we're talking about tourism, heritage, the ability to create and invest in small and minority-owned businesses. These are discussions that we've had in far-off lands, but we are making reality as it relates to both our investment in time, energy, and resources here in Dauphin County. And again, this is the beginning of something that we're really excited to see where it goes. We'll see you all Saturday or at the series of events that we're having all week, and look forward to your engagement in this very important holiday. Thank you. It's my job now to turn it over to someone who is near and dear to me, representing UPMC, but also somebody who has an incredible heart for service, Ms. Tina Nixon. Tina?
Thank you, Commissioner. Good afternoon. Thank you, Mayor. Thank you, Commissioners, and thank you, everyone that's here today. On behalf of UPMC Central PA, we are honored to host the first Juneteenth series of events in Harrisburg. So what's going to happen on Saturday, I'm so excited to talk about, is our Healthy Harrisburg Kickoff. This is our 8-week cohort to get individuals that don't have access to gyms and other amenities to get healthy. We're going to start that right here in front front of the City Government Center, and we will continue that throughout the community. Our goal as UPMC Central PA is to really address health equity and health disparities in our community, and Healthy Harrisburg is just one of those initiatives. In addition to all the food trucks you talked about, we're going to have,
You're going to work it off.
before you hit the food trucks, you can go on a 3K, is it a 3K, 5K? 5K walk, and we'll have some line dancing, we'll have African dance, we'll have some information on health. Before you go eat that food, you can get tested for your blood pressure and get a baseline and all that stuff. So we want everyone to come out and have a wonderful time, but also remember, health is important, but collaboration is equally important. And I am so proud that we are breaking down the barriers and being able to work together. That's how we move things forward. That's how we don't repeat history. And that's how we really make a healthy community overall. So thank you all for what you're doing, and thank you for allowing us to be a part of it.
And I forgot Miss Tina Nixon. We have free cell phones. So you get, after you get a good blood pressure check, you can call somebody on your free phone and tell them, I'm good. And then we also have an organization coming in to give out COVID testing and boosters, if you need a booster shot. All that's happening right here on 2nd Street.
Okay, thank you. Did you want to say something?
Sure. Hello, everyone. My name is Jan-Kel Adams. I am the project manager for Healthy Harrisburg. I just wanted to reiterate really what everyone here has said, how we're excited to really bring back and refresh this initiative for city residents. We don't turn anybody away. And we can't run the race if we literally cannot move our bodies. So this is very, very important to the community, to the Black and brown community, to the city as a whole. And so please come out and join us. 5K walk starting at 8 a.m. Festivities and programming begins at 9 a.m. Definitely all are welcome.
Good morning.
Good morning.
I guess I'm the project manager for the county.
Wear all hats.
But it's been a pleasure working with the county and, of course, with the city and bringing things together for this historic day of Juneteenth. So we're very happy to have UPMC with us, the community. One highlight of the day I can mention that we omitted, but we have a group called Famed Jazz Ensemble. They're a youth group, a high school youth jazz band. They play a little R&B, but it's what they do is go to school. So if you have any youth, please bring them down. We'll be glad to bring them in the King Government Center to see them, greet them, and maybe get some autographs and ask some questions about them. But they're phenomenal musicians, and one time they'll be on the national circuit. But thank you so much for being here, and the commissioners and working with the mayor and UPMC has just been outstanding. Come on out on Saturday. We'd love to have you.
Good morning. I am the representative of all those old clothes. Yeah. We would like to say from the 150 years ago that we are slightly appalled and slightly relieved by the way you dress today. I just want to remind you that on Juneteenth of 1865 in Galveston, General Granger read the Emancipation Proclamation. That document's analysis began here in Harrisburg with the African American community in the old 8th Ward writing a response to Abraham Lincoln about how African Americans felt about the Emancipation Proclamation. So Galveston was really the completion of an attempt to bring equity, parity, and justice. Standing in Galveston was the 8th, the 23rd, and the 45th United States Colored Troops from central Pennsylvania. We were there to guard freedom and to make sure that justice did not mean just us. Therefore, this is a day of celebration, but it is also, as Frederick Douglass says, a day of instigation. He says, agitate, agitate, agitate. We must continue to work for justice, for equity. Have your barbecue, plan your picnic, register to vote, and remember that these people can legislate, but you must instigate and actualize. And so we call on you on this day of celebration to also redeputize yourself to being change agents in your community. And I thank you very much.